Hello, my name is Jason Umperser, and welcome to my manga review for chapters 50 to 52 of Fate Catalina Prisma Illya 3. And so we pick up with the invasion coming in from the Ainsworths before Illya and the others could come up with a substantial plan. They do come up with a plan for Kuro and Miyu to team up, and for Miyu and Bazette to team up. They sort of just split apart, sort of go their separate ways, and for two different battles. They set up a battle here with Miyu and Kuro versus Berserker Sakura. However, they just kind of leave it at that there for the next two chapters after that. Wasn't really a big fan of what they did there. You're sort of introducing a battle, but haven't really gone back to it for quite a while. For at least two chapters, that's sort of quite a while in my estimation. But the big battle here, these two chapters, 51 and 52, was Illya against Beatrice, because Beatrice does get in their way, and Bazette isn't strong enough to take her on. And so we finally get to see Illya use the Berserker class card, taking on the Hercules model there. And so very nice callback there to the Fate Stay Nights universe, with Illya being the master towards Hercules in the Fate Stay Nights approach, consistent throughout all the arcs for the most part. There she takes on that form, not really a bigger sword form, mostly just the weapon and a bit of the armor per se there. And so she clubs around that big sword of Berserkers. Doesn't really work out too well. Thor's hammer is very powerful for Illya, so she uses Overwrite, which means, I guess it's like a secret sort of thing that she can do, where she can basically change a different heroic spirit to take on within that class card. And so instead of Hercules, she switches that into basically a Gorgon of sorts. Avenger Medusa is what I've been looking up there. It's sort of the very similar type from Fate Grand Order series. And so it takes on sort of Medusa, Gorgon type of heroic spirits. And so she uses that to gain the advantage over Beatrice. And so as the Gorgon, she is able to surpass Beatrice, because they're mostly at a standlock between the Hercules heroic spirits against Beatrice under a 10-minute time limit that Angelica puts on the class card so that the Berserker card wouldn't take over Illya. And so she's able to use the Stone Stare and also the snakes around them controlled by Ruby in order to sort of hold down Beatrice, take away the right arm to make sure Beatrice is not able to wield Thor's hammer. However, it plays into Beatrice's plan, and she is able to sort of unsheath the metal arm. It becomes a very ape-like arm. There are many theories of what this is for many fans, whether this is sort of the Monkey King sort of heroic spirits we might be seeing, and so some other heroic spirits perhaps is what Beatrice is using for this very hairy right arm per se. But I did like the story of the battle they're telling with Illya, definitely going after the right arm, really trying to weaken Beatrice so she can go in for the final kill. Building up towards the story of Ragnarok with Thor there. You'll be made into a Marvel movie now, but the mythology, the Norse mythology behind Ragnarok, they explained all of that there with him battling this giant monster. I don't remember these Norse names off the top of my head, but eventually Thor did die because of a poison bite from a snake. And so they're definitely playing off that with the Greek mythology here in the Gorgons. And definitely it does not go too well for Illya. It started going well for the first couple moments of the battle until the end, where Beatrice plays her hand, another trump card for her, where she can use this right arm of hers now to attack Illya. So now Ilya's again in a pinch here. Can she use another overwrite perhaps? What's her next plan after this? Was she anticipating this? What other plans are there for Illya? To wait and find out on all of that there. But as for these three chapters, very nice chapters set up the battle between Illya and Beatrice. Very nice storytelling of the battle there. Nothing really too amazing in terms of events per se, but still just nice back and forth explosive action between the Hercules heroic spirits and the Gorgon heroic spirits that Illya used against Beatrice's Thor's hammer, and eventually her right arm as well. And so very nice storytelling there, really playing out the mythology of Ragnarok. I like how the series does, bring up the mythology at times of Pandora's Box a couple chapters before, and also now the Norse mythology with Ragnarok, and so maybe some more mythology will be put in, and how Ilya can defeat Beatrice in her, I guess, new form, if you want to call it that. You have to wait and see and find out all that there. But for these 3 chapters, giving all 3 of them a B- grade. Definitely a very explosive battle, great storytelling there. I didn't really like some of the beginning parts with the banter between Rin, Shiro, and the others, kind of more of a background role, but really just building up towards something maybe later on where Shiro makes a sacrifice, perhaps in the Berserker Sakura battle. Not really sure on that there. And speaking of the Berserker Sakura battle, I really like how they sort of introduced that, but I haven't really gone back to it in quite some time. Is this happening at the same time or not? I don't really like when action series or a shonen series at all really do this back and forth sort of action sequences, but I do appreciate they have been sticking consistently with the Ilya battle, but I really like how they introduced this other battle of Miyu and Kuro so early on, but still kind of making us forget about us with this epic Ilya and Beatrice battle. And so what are your thoughts on these 3 chapters? Put all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, it's a like, share, and subscribe as well. Also, make sure to hit the bell icon as well to make sure you get notifications whenever I post videos on my channel. It really helps me out. Really appreciate all that. Thank you for watching my manga review for chapters 50 through 52 of Fate Carolina Prisma Illya 3. Have a nice day. Bye bye.